Hi. We're still keeping Dan here with us. But it's a pleasure to be here today to celebrate in Symbiosis, a symbiosis between our partners and innovation. And I'm very glad to be talking about our mission with Microsoft so far, and especially the highlight of this year, the integration with Copilot 365. So I thought it would be good to give you an overview of our journey with Microsoft so far, and the steps that led us to this collaboration and how we operate within the Microsoft ecosystem. And this is like a snapshot of our dream from the very beginning to make AI as a front end to all digital operation, and for sure using Microsoft has definitely helped. And we are very glad to be having in our own ecosystem, our own partner network, partners such as Accenture, Genpact, and Cognizant, but also, I would say, smaller boutique partners dedicated to developing solutions using our platform and sharing our dream to develop a virtual assistant or an AI agent for every employee. So, when we are talking about the history with Microsoft, from the very beginning we have based our product on their infrastructure. So we are using Azure as a stack, and because of that we were able to address from the very beginning, as we had set our minds, enterprise customers, because Azure has allowed us to have the scalability and the stable architecture built to cover these enterprise customers. So we've been, let's say, pioneering conversational AI from the very beginning, and we also had Microsoft to support us in our first co-sell. So Microsoft actually introduced us to our first customer, which was the largest financial institution in Romania. So quite a challenge. And from that moment on, we were present on the Microsoft Marketplace, so very important because, as Ahmed was mentioning, we come across a lot of enterprise customers that have done an investment in Microsoft Azure. They have this MAC agreement, and they can easily decrement that MAC agreement, basically use those credits to acquire Druid licenses through the marketplace, which from procurement perspective, it's a shorter journey and more efficient one. So, because of that, we were able to conquer over 40 countries. But we saw major change in 2023 when we have been one of the first platforms to adopt OpenAI from Azure. And that was a critical point in our evolution, not only from the product perspective, as Dan was showing, but also from us as a company, because we were able to upsell to more than 60% of our customers with new solution using generative AI. But also a milestone for Druid, we managed to secure our Series B funding because we were one of the first platforms to incorporate generative AI. So we found ourselves in 2024, again, pioneering AI agents that can build themselves, as Dan was showcasing, then can test themselves, as he will soon. That would allow us a faster development time for our partners, and not only. But what you are about to see next, and I will invite Dan to showcase, and then we can discuss further, is the integration with Copilot. And we were amongst the first, again, amongst the first ISVs in the entire world to have access to a preview version of their integration kit.
Okay. I have now opened here my Copilot. I think all of us at least try it. Many of us, we are using it daily. I am connected now with the Copilot to my workspace. So really connected with my enterprise data. Amazing value there. I can ask questions around my documents in SharePoint, around my emails, I can generate. I am using it daily. So, and I can also switch back I want to search the web, I return to my organization. So it's my daily companion. Now I engage with the Copilot with the purpose to create a new contract. This will be a transactional conversation. I want this contract to be created for me in my CRM. I don't remember how to operate, maybe I'm new in the organization, maybe a change, or I quickly need to draft the contract. But I need to be written in my CRM, operational task. So I ask my Copilot, I need to create a contract. So I am getting instructions from the Copilot how to create a contract. This is very good. I can continue. I can, I don't know, say, I try to make this bigger for you to view it. It's a professional services contract. So I can go back and forth, but you see, I'm always getting instruction. I can go up to drafting the contract in here like a document. But again, I really need to operate this contract in my CRM. Unfortunately, Copilot was not designed for this, not at least out of the box. Needs to be extended. I need to have an additional skill to teach the Copilot how to handle this. Fortunately, in my organization, I also have the Druid deployment. So, staying in Druid Copilot, I will start a new conversation now. And this time, I am tagging the Ask Druid extension for Copilot. When you deploy Druid and create the handshake with Copilot, you will have the Ask Druid extension available in your Copilot. So this time, I will say to Copilot, ask Druid, I need to create a contract. You notice, ask Druid, it's responding to the Copilot. So you see, I have a different answer about the contract you need. If I look in here, just as a technical details, I see that this time, this particular intent was handled by Druid. So going back and to respond, I will say professional services. Actually, I think this conversation was not routed to Druid. Yeah, this is the actual answer from Druid. Yeah, I was worried, but you see, more straightforward response, because now Druid is handling my intent differently. He knows, based on the integration with the CRM system, what are the required attributes. So now it's guiding me with the questions. What type of contract? Professional Perfect. Different answer. So he's not teaching me how to do it. He did it for me. Great, I successfully created the contract. You can find it in CRM after my draft contracts, job done. With that, I remained in the Copilot. Copilot becomes the front end for all the employees, the front end to all AI and digital automations in the company. But behind the scenes, you have the full library of Druid business skills available in your Copilot. Look, you use Copilot to respond to questions, to build content for your draft emails, and then, sorry?
The work is done by Druid.
Yeah, when it comes to complete a business task, the Copilot, calls Druid to handle this. Sales contracts, supplier contracts, IT service desk, and this list continue. So you author in Druid, you engage with Druid bots, with the customers, with internal employees, in voice, in WhatsApp, but also from the Copilot. Why is this possible? Because in Druid now, if you go under channels, you have the Copilot channel. So you see how many automations have been delivered by Druid via Copilot, how many via phone calls, how many via WhatsApp, and so on.
Actually, yes, you would ask us, why would Microsoft promote an ISV such as Druid when they're so keen in promoting Copilot? This is the answer, because when Microsoft is providing the work frame, they're expecting partners that have business knowledge, that have business understanding and skills, that are building such platforms as Druid to create, let's say, the working hands and actually enhance the capabilities of the technologies that they have to offer.
And you have the choice. This is the Copilot infrastructure. People are chatting, Copilot is responding with amazing functions already in the Copilot. Again, Copilot comes with his own knowledge-based functionality. Very good. Linked with SharePoint, linked with all the data that you put together in Microsoft Graph. Servicing via questions, all of that. You can build. You have your own developers, write code with bot framework. You build, write applications as custom actions, triggers, or workflows. You will spend some time, a few weeks, a few months, but you can build. And you have also the orchestrator within the Copilot to link together any features developed in Copilot. And you don't need to worry about the large language models. Foundations are handled automatically for you by the Copilot. You don't have control though. So Copilot decides when to upgrade to the new model. It's good for you, no control. And then you can develop and extend based on the Copilot architecture with other custom agents. These custom agents can be Druid custom agents. You saw the Ask Druid extension, or can be built by you, again, with development. Or you can take agents, extensions from other partners. If you go to Teams Marketplace and click Add App, choose Copilot extension, you have 4 pages of different apps. All the operational apps are adding this capability, so you can plug them in into Copilot. But when you import and connect the Ask Druid Copilot, all the business skills in the Druid library immediately become available in your Copilot. And this is day 1. So you realize that you like very much the accounts payable automations in Druid, so you add them in the Copilot. Tomorrow you have a new use case. What to do? Where to develop? Should I develop here? Should I write code? It's sufficient knowledge base. Should I take it from Druid? Should I take it from someone else? In my opinion, the best is that you have the freedom to decide. No worries, peace of mind. You analyze your particular use case and you decide what is the best solution for that particular use case. From user perspective, they will continue to engage with Copilot. No changes. I don't need to do training, communication. It's just there. If I just need to respond from a new document, happy times. Drop the document in Copilot, works. I need to add a document with security restrictions. Only some users can access the document. Not that much in here. I need to develop something or use Druid knowledge base for advanced features. I want to automate human resources, build a complex AI agent, or enable the respective Druid skill. Both choices available. Again, no choosing here. So based on this framework, and this is my opinion the right way, you keep all the options available. And everything, it's orchestrated, it's conducted by the Copilot conductor and Druid conductor. You saw the diagram with team leads, virtual team leads. I have one or more virtual team leads in here. I have a big conductor over here. All of them working together. The result, your Copilot in the organization, again, becomes the front end. Usage of Copilot is increasing very much. This is not an objective in a sense, because it also comes with a license cost. But it's a beneficial thing because you centralize all the user experience into one product. You collect all the user intents and have them analyzed by Druid, and then you have a new channel where you can plug in further and further automations without worrying for user experience. So you start with one automation, employee or payroll or IT help desk, and then with Druid Analytics, you understand what is needed more. You enable multiple Druid skills, and then the respective Copilot will start to be used by the other departments as well. And it's a continuous journey. Month after month, you analyze what more automations are requested, and you add. And this is a pragmatic way to evolve. We don't need to have sessions to brainstorm what we should automate next. Maybe we think that the clients are asking for this type of new contracts. Now, with Druid Analytics, you know for a fact. You see what users are asking, and you react to that.
So next week, Microsoft will have its own flagship event, Ignite. And we are very, very proud to mention that we will be featured as a logo, as one of the very few ISVs. We will be featured in their CEO's presentation, so the keynote. So we are very excited about that and what's coming next when it comes to this journey with Microsoft.
Okay.
You have another slide? Just one other aspect that I would want to highlight, because you were mentioning about our community with over 9,000 tenants. In order to address the needs of that community and also the needs of our partners and our customers for training, last year Actually, this month we're celebrating the first year of the Druid Academy. And we are very proud to say that we have over 1,400 users in the Academy within 1 year, and over 300 diplomas, certified users, different courses from sales, pre-sales, but mostly development related, also BI as well. But another aspect would be that besides those courses, what you're about to see today would be also featured as training, learning path. And we would be encouraging you to check out the Academy. Should be a link somewhere, but
I didn't find the slide.
Okay, they didn't upload. But there's the outside. We have the roll up for that, and you'll see a QR code with the link to the Academy, and we invite you to check it out. Thank you so much.